Niko, why do you pursue a Torah observant life?
Well, when I started pursuing it, I just sort of had a generic notion that it was good. I thought if this is good, I should seek it. Now I've found myself happier than I've ever been in my life, more fulfilled than I've ever been in my life, and feeling like my life has purpose and direction. And it goes a long way beyond salvation because salvation is already given to us. That's a free gift from God as through our faith, through his sacrifice, his faithfulness to us and our faith in him. But I feel like if you want this life to be good, then it's better to follow the Torah. And that's one big reason. The other big reason actually came from a message that was taught by Rabbi J. Ledbetter, where the conclusion he came to is that we don't follow the Torah so that we may achieve salvation. We follow the Torah so that others may find salvation. Because if you spend your life living according to the laws of God and adhering to these strict rules, even when it seems like they don't make sense, and but at the same time keeping the spirit of Torah, which is a spirit of love, and the spirit of Messiah, which is a spirit of forgiveness, and you live your life as trying to be an example rather than trying to tell other people this is how you need to do things. When you do that, people become interested in the way you live. There was a pastor years ago who said this famous quote that said, "We've been lax in our evangelical outreach attempts because we've decided that we're going to live by the idea that if we just live our lives as righteously as we can, then someone's going to come up to us and ask us why our lives are so good, and then we have the opportunity to share with them the gospel." But let's be honest, that never happens. Well, I can say with certainty that he was wrong, because the way that I've lived according to Torah has absolutely had people asking me questions all the time that have allowed me an opportunity to share with them the gospel. And that's just a difficult thing for me to do because it's hard for me to talk to strangers, and it's hard for me to even talk to acquaintances about this kind of thing.